I'd like to volunteer to be your coach, your mentor, your number one supporter, inspiration, guiding force that lights the way for you to follow. I don't care if you're new in the business, a struggling veteran, a high income earner, or just stuck in a rut that you haven't been able to get out of. I'm going to tell you something now that may shock you, make you mad, or even make you upset at me for saying it, but it's the truth. I don't know of anyone, not even one person, that has been truly successful in their own life and professional career that didn't have a mentor. We all stand on the shoulders of those who come before us. In other words, I truly believe in my heart that you will never reach your full potential, realize your dreams, and live the life you've always wanted unless you have someone there who has been in your shoes guiding the way for you. I've learned and discovered that true success in all its forms is more often than not born from a force or a catalyst, if you will, that pushes you into action, an inspiration usually referred to as a mentor that influences us in our lives in countless positive ways. In fact, one powerful coach can transform your actual being and create a whole lifetime of achievement in you. It happened for me with my coach and mentor. And believe me, I've had more than one. And I'm constantly looking for new mentors to help me with the things I want to achieve. Now I want it to happen for you. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. $10,000 for a 6-month program is a lot of money. And for those of you who've been on my mailing list for a while, you know that I haven't raised my prices for a while, and I'm not sure I'm going to stay at this price forever. Most of the other programs out there are 2 or 3 times what I charge, and you never even get to talk to the guy who created it. And I'm starting to feel like charging so little for this program makes me look a little cheap. It devalues it in some people's eyes. So fair warning, I'm probably not going to stay at this price forever. You also know that I keep adding things to the program to make it more and more effective. You can see how long it took me to outline them here, and I didn't even begin to cover everything that's included. A lot of people have made a lot of money using my techniques. If you ask them if $10,000 was a lot of money, they'd tell you it was chicken feed compared to the money they've made and will make with the knowledge and support they've received from my program. I know that making an investment in yourself, in your education like that, is not for everybody. Not everybody is ready to make this kind of money. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And I want to stress again how proud you should be of yourself for taking that first step just to consider building a business like this and seeking out videos like this. I know it's expensive, and I don't apologize for that. For me, to show you how to make money and not make money doing it would be foolish. But frankly, and I don't mean this to sound snooty, you already know I'm doing fine financially. So I don't have to pussyfoot around here. If you don't buy, my life won't change. I'll still have the things I have and the freedom I have, the confidence I have, the toys I have, the joy for life I have, the time with my family that I have. But you, on the other hand, will take the hit because you won't have this knowledge, this freedom, this wealth. Please don't be offended by this little truth. I don't mean to brag. I just wanted you to put it in perspective. I urge you not to put this decision off. Now, before I wrap this video up, I know I promised to tell you about the discounts that are currently available in the program. These are for a very limited time, and they're discounts for my cash flow members, the folks who subscribe to my $39.95 a month, monthly CD and newsletter. The discount for cash flow members is 30% off. That's $3,000. And you can sign up for this program anytime, even at the time you sign up for the mentor program. This special is subject to change and likely to change without notice. I won't guarantee that these discounts will continue. Please check with me when you order to make sure it's still active. So with the cash flow members $3,000 discount, the $10,000 price tag drops down to $7,000. You can sign up for the cash flow program when you sign up for the mentor program and receive the discount. It's $39.95 a month and can be canceled at any time. You can also take advantage of my monthly payment plan and get started for as little as $2,000 up front and $416.67 a month for 12 months. That totals $7,000. I finance the program for you from my own pocket, and I don't check your credit or your income. I do it based on trust. You promise to pay, and I take you at your word. So if you do it this way, this may be your first foray into seller-financed investment. I also have another potential discount. If you can pay for the program in a lump sum rather than doing monthly payments, you can deduct another $1,300 from the price. So if you take advantage of all the discounts, the price comes down to $5,700 total. That's a good deal cheaper than 10 grand. The only other cost you'll have in this program is the push-button automarketer. If you can't afford it, that's okay. I'll show you how to do all this manually. It's the way I learned and the way I taught it before we developed this new technology. Some people have more time than money. Some of you have more money than time. If you can't afford it, I strongly suggest you take advantage of the clone. If you can afford it, I strongly suggest that you take advantage of the CloneSight websites and the push-button automarketer. The cost for all of them is $199 a month. Again, this part is not vital, but it sure comes in handy and will probably get you to the money faster than if you do it manually. Well, that's it, really. I could spend more time comparing this investment to college education, where it costs 10 times as much and never gives you the real information you need to make money. One of my students who was enrolled in Harvard said to me, "Joe, they don't teach you any of this stuff at Harvard." I could compare it with buying a business, where you could easily spend $20,000 or $30,000 to buy a cheap business opportunity, like a carpet cleaning business or some other horrible, low-paying job disguised as a business. But I think you can see the value here if you want to succeed as a real estate investor. And not only succeed, but build a business and grow assets that'll serve you for the rest of your life. If you don't have the money to do this, if it would take food off the table or keep you from paying your rent, this program's not for you. I've got other materials you can get that are cheaper, that'll help you get stronger financially. And when you do, come back to me and we'll help propel you to the next level. But for those of you who can come up with the money, those of you who see the value of getting involved in an investment like this over, say, buying that big screen TV or buying that new car or that boat, this could be for you. And for those of you whose money is tight, but are willing to take action to change that, change the fact that you have to scrape to make this work. For those of you who don't want money to be tight for the rest of your life, I believe this program is for you too. I've seen it change too many of my students' lives to say it differently. So if you'd like to get started, if you'd like to join my 6-month mentor program and come to my buying events, give me a call. My phone number is 317-598-1220. I'll call you back, ask you a few quick questions to make sure the program is right for you and that you're right for the program and that we're a good match. If we both determine that you are, I'll email you the new member agreements, figure out the payment details, and get you started immediately. The sooner you can do this before the event, the better. I'll get you going immediately so that when you come to the event, you'll understand what I'm talking about on a much deeper level. The first time you hear what I have to teach will only sink in through the first level, but when you hear it again and you start to implement it, you'll begin to see the nuance, the deeper meaning of what I'm showing you. You'll start to understand not just what to do, but why to do it. When you learn the why, you'll be able to create your own business models, your own systems, and you'll add those to the things you learn from me. So if you want to get started, or if you still have questions, give me a call. Again, my number, 317-598-1220. And one more thing I'm going to ask you to do. Please don't call me unless you're both serious and financially able to join the mentor program. As much as I'd like to chat with everyone, I'm afraid it just isn't possible. One more time, my phone number, 317-598-1220. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope to work with you in the future. But whatever you decide is the right thing for your future, whether it's learning from me or finding your own path, I wish you all the very best of all good things. All right, take care now.